everybody, and welcome back to Pilates with Teresa. I'm just going to go through another session with you. Come with me. So standing nice and tall. First of all, just going to prepare the body, prepare the mind. So bring your shoulders up towards your ears, mount your shoulder blades back and down. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So take away any tension, just release it down. Take that full breath in, fill your lungs, and out through your mouth. Breathing in. As you breathe out now, gently pull in your transversus abdominis, so your TA pulled in gently. Imagine a belt with 10 notches, pull it into the third notch, keep it held in there. Breathe in, start lifting up your pelvic floor, breath out. Keep your pelvic floor, your TA connected. So we're breathing into our back, into our sides. Let's do 3 more shoulder rolls. Breathing in and out. Breath in, really lengthening our spine, keeping our spine in its neutral position. Last 2, breath in and out. 1 more. Good. Okay, float your arms up to the ceiling, keep your shoulders away from your ears, lean over right side, bend your knees, circle round, all the way, lift it back up to the ceiling. And again, other side, so side bend your knees, circle round, lift it up. Let's do 1 more each side, so side bend, dropping down, keeping the deep abdominals connected. Last one, over, soften your knees, circle round, and lift. Okay, drop your arms to your sides. I'm going to go into a roll down with a stretch. So stand so that you can see the mat in front of you. Pull your shoulders down, connect that centre. If your lower back is tight, please bend your knees. And if your hamstrings are tight, you're going to bend your knees slightly. So from here, what I want you to do is drop your head and start to let your spine come down, bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra. Don't force it, don't bounce. When you can't go past that point of stretch, lift your tailbone to the ceiling. Take a breath in, come back up, stack your spine. Coming back up, building from the base, your foundation, lower back, middle back, upper, shoulders down. Now, when you stand, what I want you to do is reach your arms up towards the ceiling, and then I want you to bend your elbows. And then bring your elbows down, as if you've got jeans on and you're going to reach the back pockets of your jeans. Then I want you to lift your arms back up, and then I want you to reach up and over, as if you're diving forwards now. So you're hollowing out your abdominals, you're reaching down, breathing out through the journey. Lift your tailbone to the ceiling, full breath in. Coming back up, stacking your spine, pulling your shoulders down, lifting your arms up. You're going to bend your elbows, and now see if you can lift your head, your chest up towards the ceiling, and then lift it back up, and then reach forwards, preparing the body, preparing the mind, breathing out as you reach down. Tailbone lifts to the ceiling, last 2, stacking your spine, coming back up, vertebra by vertebra. Reaching your arms up, and then you've got the option to bend your elbows and also lift up. Keep pulling that belt inside of you, your TA, lifting back up, stretching over, reaching, tucking that tailbone underneath, taking a full breath in. Last one, so rebuilding your spine, imagine the wall against your back, keep pulling in your TA, lifting the pelvic floor, reach your arms up, bend your elbows, looking up if you can. This is the final one into the roll down towards the mat now, so all the way down. And then bend your knees, come onto the mat, and sit back for a moment in the child's pose. So just rest it back, tucking that tailbone under, feeling a stretch in your lower back. From here, bring your legs round to the front, and we're going to go into our Pilates curl. Interlace your fingers when you're down on the ground. So we're going to lower ourselves down. If you can't get down slowly, drop your knees to the side. And when you're on your backs, I want you to interlace your fingers, hands behind your head and neck. Find your neutral spine. So make sure your spine is in neutral. Imagine a bowl of water on your front, and that bowl is not going to move as you lift your upper body. Challenge with the weight of your legs. You can either keep your feet down, or you'll have one leg lifted, both legs lifted, or both legs extended. Now when you're ready, take a breath in. Breathe out, lift the head and chest without dropping your chin to the chest. Take a full breath in and and then breathe out, float down. And again, so we're breathing out to lift, we're flattening the abdominals down, we're taking a breath in, and then breathing out, lower down. If it's too much with your legs extended, have them bent for me. Breathe out to lift, take a full breath in, breathe out, float down. Too much with both your legs, you can have one leg or both feet down. As you lift up, breath out, take a breath in, breathe out, lower down. So nothing's happening in the base of your spine. As you lift, you're not tucking, okay? So we're keeping this space underneath. Take a breath in, breathe out, float down. Last three, breathing out as you lift, shoulders are down. Take a breath in, breathe out, float down. If your legs are straight now, push your heels together, get that connection in your inner thighs as well. Breathe out as you float down, last one. So breathing out as you lift, sinking your abdominals down. Take a breath in, breathe out, float down, bend your knees in, give them a hug. Release your neck, roll from side to side. Pop your feet back down, interlace your fingers, crisscross. So crisscross today, shoulders are back and down, connection through your centre, neutral spine. Lift your right leg off the floor, knees bent, option one. As you lift your head, rotate, so working through the sides into these obliques as you rotate. Look round at that elbow that's going down if you can. As you come back in, breathe in. Put your leg back down, other side. So it's our upper body rotating, the leg is staying very still as we open out. We're going to breathe in as we come back in, place the foot back down. Okay, so let's add on from here. You'll have both legs off the floor, you're going to rotate to your right thigh. Your left leg is going to stretch away. Now I want you to breathe out, take a breath in, now breathe out, bring it back, other side. So lengthen, it's slow, it's controlled, breathing out when you rotate. Take a breath in as you pause, breathe out as that knee comes back in. And again, rotation, looking round at your elbow if you can. Take a breath in, breathe out, bend it back. And again, lengthening, stretching the leg, rotation, working into the sides of you, breath in, breathe out, return, last four, and extend, shoulders down. Keep pulling in that belt, breath out, return, and again, reaching over, take a breath in, breathe out, stay with me, last two, so two more, opening out, breath in, breathe out, back, and again, reaching away, breath in, return. So make sure you finish stretching the left leg away. We started stretching on that right side, and when you've completed, rest your head. Gently rock from side to side. Put your feet back down, bring your heels closer to your sit bones for our shoulder bridge, and we're going to add a little sway to the side, typewriter. If your knees are sore, don't add the typewriter, okay, just do normal shoulder bridge. Chin into the chest, spine is neutral, pelvic floor lifted, breath in, breathe out, imprint the spine, articulate, lifting the bones off of your back one at a time. Now when you are lifted, you've got those hips up. If you could do the typewriter, you're going to shift your hips to one side, bring them back into the centre, to the other side. So I'm going from one side to the other, back to the centre, and then slowly down, breathing out through the journey. Feel the bones dropping down from your upper into the middle of your back. Slowly, slowly, the bones coming into the ground. Tailbone, you're neutral, pushing up, bridging up, articulate. So not in one big sweep, just coming up bone by bone, working the back of our legs. And then see if you can float your arms up and over. And still with that balance, sway from one side, breath out, and in. To the other side, breath out, and in. Now you can bring your arms down first or leave them behind you as you gently let the bones come down. Slowly, imagine balancing glasses on your knees, full to the brim. So can you keep your knees still when you go up and down? Gently, tailbone down, last two. Bring your arms back to your sides at the end of the movement, if they were behind you. So preparing side first. Connect your pelvic floor TA, imprint the spine, and lifting the bones up one at a time, breathing out through that lift. Option to do the typewriter, so one side, into the centre, other side, into the centre, Option with your arms, have them behind you or at your sides, and then slowly down. Breathing out, keep your pelvic floor and your transverses connected. Gently down, all the way, into your tailbone, into your neutral. Breath in at the bottom. Arms return. Last shoulder bridge, adding the typewriter if you can. So connect inside, pelvic floor TA. Imprint, articulate, lifting up, bridging up, working the back of our legs, stretching the front of our thighs, opening. Option with your arms, or keep them down as you sway typewriter if you're doing that, and in, other side, and in, and then gently down. Slowly, keeping your knees still, keeping those glasses that are bouncing on your knees still, all the way. Breathe out. Tailbone, neutral, rest. Roll onto your right side, all the way down. Extend your arm out, straighten your legs. Look down, make sure you can see your feet when you look down, that your legs are behind your back. So keep them slightly forwards if you can, and your hips stacked, one on top of the other. Your waist, pull it away from the back, so your spine is in neutral and not twisted. Hand on the floor if you need it. We're going to do a lateral lift, our top leg is going to lift. So when you're ready, breath in. As you breathe out, pull that belt in, float both legs off the ground. Top leg only, lift it up, lower down. Bottom leg is off the floor as well for balance. You've pulled the belt into the next couple of notches. If your hand's on the floor, make it a fingertip. Or see if you can put it on your top leg without moving your upper body. Or take your arm over your head. Level 4, you're up on your elbow, other hand on your top thigh, waist is lifted, other hand to the other ear, final option. Upper body stable and still, shoulders down. Last 3, breathing out to lift, in to lower. Imagine your leg is really light, it's just a feather, it's floating up and down. Right, we'll do one more lift, one more lower. Hold the balance, keep your legs off the ground. See if you can move your hand if it hasn't moved from the floor. Maybe put it on your side or over your head. Up on your elbow, 2 more deep breaths in. And out. And in. And out. And rest. Bend your knees in at the side. Okay, so from here, just push yourself up. Bring your legs round to the front, so facing the front, and open your legs out wide. Hamstrings, if they're a bit tight still, you're going to have soft knees. I want you to sit as tall as you can. If your top of your thighs are gripping, again soften your knees. Otherwise, you'd be doing this with straight legs. Okay, so open your legs out for now. Put your right hand down, lift up, stretch over. So we're stretching through the sides, keep this opposite hip down. Then I want you to bring it in and close your legs in together. Shoulders down, and then I want you to rotate to that side, so your right side, rotate, breath out. Now as you come back in, open your legs out. Let's put our left hand down now, reach up, stretch on that left side, opening, and in, close the legs, rotate left, twisting round, open your legs, hand down, lift up, stretch over, bring those legs back together, sit tall, twist to that right side. Open your legs out, lift up, stretch to the side, keep the hips down, the sit bones down, and in, legs together, and twist. One more each side, so open your legs, hand down, right side lift, reaching over, close the legs, rotate right, and in, lift up, stretch the sides of you and close those legs, and then rotate and in. Well done. Lower down on the other side of you, so lower into the other side. I'm going to do that lateral lift. So prop your head down, fold your arm if you need that support, or you just have your arm extended. So from here, just check your alignment, make sure you can see your feet when you look down, that your hips are stacked one on top of the other, that your waist is pulling up and away from the mat. And then from here, pull your belt in, lift the bottom leg, top leg only, lift it up to the ceiling, float it back in. And again, breathing out as you lift, into return. Pull the belt into the next couple of notches and see if you can put your hand on your top thigh. Or take your arm over your head. Maybe you're going to come up onto your elbow, even if you just try one or two at a different option just to see where you are at the moment. Remember, with Pilates, you build up your strength, your balance over the weeks, over the months, over the years. If you're on your elbow, lift up a bit higher through that waist. As we do 3 more, lifting and lowering, imagining our leg like a feather, floating up and in. Last 2, breathing out and in. 1 more. Close your legs, inner thighs connecting, lifting that waist. Move your hand from the floor maybe to the side or over the top, up on your elbow. 2 more breaths in and out, and in and out, and rest. Bend your knees in. From here, push yourself up, and then I want you to come all the way round onto your front for me, please, into your leg pull prone. So leg pull prone into your Sphinx position, pull your shoulders down, tuck that tailbone down, feet are flat, option 1, push up onto the soft part of your knees, option 2, up onto your toes now if you can, and stretch through the back of your legs. If you want a bit more and your knees are okay at the moment, see if you can lift one leg and then lowering, and lift the other leg and lower wherever you are. Modify if you need to. Remember, Pilates should always be a challenge, not a struggle. Keep pulling in that belt inside of you. Let's try and do another 10 more seconds if you can. Keep breathing into your back, into your sides. Stay strong. Modify when you need. Always listen to your body. So think of a belt inside of you, pulling in a little bit more, pulling in that belt a touch more. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Sit back into your heels. Sit all the way back. Cross your hands round so you're holding on to the opposite thigh, and pull those elbows apart. So feel that stretch in your shoulders, glide your shoulders down. Bring yourself round to the front. Take your legs in front of you. Okay, so all the way in front. And then from here, we're going to go rolling. So rolling are the faster movements in Pilates. You must keep your chin into your chest with this one. So you never want your head to flip back. Keep the same distance from your knees to your chest, heels to sit bones. And then I need you to lift your pelvic floor and just tuck your tailbone under, and then come back up. And then round, and then back up. Now it's fast, so we're going to go into the ground, we're going to breathe in as we roll. Make sure our legs don't straighten. Here we go. We're breathing in and out. Feet come back to the floor. So you can put your hands on the floor if you need that push back, otherwise your hands are on your shins. Rounding, breathing, pull the belt in a bit more, see if you can balance so your feet don't touch. And again, chin into the chest, breathe in, breathe out, so you're massaging your spine. Last 4, breathing in and out. Don't let your head bang into the ground. Breathing in and out. Last 2, breath in and out. 1 more, see if you can balance, pull the belt in a bit more, and then rest. Good. Okay, all the way down to the floor, slowly, slowly. Now we're going to finish off with backstroke. So backstroke, I want you to have your upper arms down on the ground. I want your elbows on the floor, but your hands are facing up towards the ceiling, and your palms facing away from you. Both legs off the ground. If you can be in neutral, start in neutral, otherwise a little bit of an imprint. Now I want you to push your arms down and straighten your legs as you lift your head and chest. Sink your abdominals down now, and then open your legs, open your arms out. Bring them back in, bend your knees, bend your elbows. And again, breath out. Open, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, lower down. 5 more, push away. So feel that resistance, open out evenly with your legs. Bring them back in, bend your knees, bend your elbows, lower your head. And again, push away. So strength movement, also working inner, outer thighs, bend those knees as you come back in. And again, push away, sink your abdominals down, flatten them. Opening out and in, bend your knees, elbows, Take your legs lower if you want more challenge, or if it feels too much, lift them back up towards the ceiling. Last 2, and push away. Keep connecting inside, keep pulling in that belt inside of you. And down, 1 more, and push, open out, and in, bend, and release. Well done. Put your hands on your kneecaps and just open out, circle round, so you're massaging, opening up the hips as well. And then the other way, circle round, and in. Place the legs down, take your arms over your head, just go into a full body stretch. Deep breath in, bring your arms round and down. Okay, bend your knees, drop your knees to the side, upper body to the side, push yourself up, and then from here turn yourself onto all fours. You're going to walk your hands back to your knees, tuck those toes under, push your heels down, just see where your stretch is, lower down, and then stack your spine, coming back up, slowly, gently, standing tall. Okay, so think of your posture during the day, putting our shoulders down, standing nice and tall. Thank you for coming along, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again very soon. Take care.